Right, so I just wrapped up the 8-hour live stream I just did, so thank you to everyone that was watching. And yeah, I figured I'd do a quick little video before I head to work about everything I've learned so far about the Necropolis League. So let's get into it. Alright, so every single area in the game has this icon above it before you enter it, and it lets you peer into the Lantern of Aramo. Now if you're doing maps, it's going to automatically show up, so you don't have to press anything. But it's going to show you the types of monsters you have. So in this case, we have 3 different types. We have Desecrated Saints, we have Restless Paupers, and we have Brittle Clerics. Now you can see it tells us the pack size, the pack density, the chance to contain a pack leader, what they are. So this Desecrated Saints, for example, is ranged and undead skeletons. It also tells us the pack leaders are Bone Stalkers, Bone Husks, and Awoken Giants. And then we have the modifiers affecting them. So they have gain 50% of physical damage as extra damage of a random element, and it's a tier 3 mod. And for the Restless Paupers, we can see it's a pack size of 4 to 11 monsters, it's got a normal pack density, and they're undead ghosts. And they have unaffected by curses at tier 4. Now if we don't want these guys to have unaffected by curses, but we would prefer it on Brittle Clerics, what we can do is drag that to the Brittle Clerics, and these guys don't have a mod anymore. On the right hand side here, we have All Flames. These are just going to change what monsters we have and potentially what they drop. So this All Flame Ember of Sulfite gives us a pack of 5 to 7 monsters. It'll give us a pack leader, and the pack monsters are going to reward Sulfite when we kill them. So if I drag that over onto the Brittle Clerics here, now we've changed that into Sulfur monsters, or Sulfite monsters, sorry. Okay, so I wanted to show you what it looks like with maps, so I'm going to open up a map here. As you can see, it was instantly opened, and you'll notice there's a lot more monsters here, and we have some with yellow text. Now I don't know if this represents them being rare mods, or if it represents them being like good for the player, because we've got 200% increased rarity of items dropped, and we've got monsters grant 400% increased experience. This is tier 1, this is tier 2, and right here we'll notice there's an icon, and this means +1 to modifier tier. So right now it's got tier 4 gain 75% of physical damage as extra. So I can move that down here, and it's going to become 50% because it's lowered down to tier 3. And I can move this 400% increased experience onto this monster, and it becomes 600%. Or I could do the same with rarity, and it becomes 400%. Alright, so from time to time, you're actually going to find a body when you kill an enemy. And when you press to collect it, the Undertaker is going to show up, and he's going to come and get this body, and he's going to deliver it to your morgue. So when the Undertaker shows up, you can talk to him and ask to see the morgue. And when you look at the morgue, it's going to show you all of the bodies you have. So it'll tell you the body's level and what modifiers they have on them. Now if you have some bodies you don't want, maybe because the mods aren't good for your build, or perhaps because they're too low of a level, you can just cremate the bodies and make space. So there's new monster modifiers, and I don't 100% understand it, but I know that these affect what modifiers the bodies can have. So if I show you this example here, Soldier Haunted, as you can see, after killing these monsters, one of them gave us a corpse, and it gave us the modifier Armor Can Roll Haunted modifiers. Anyway, whilst we're on the topic of bodies, we can either get to the Necropolis by talking to the Undertaker and pressing Visit the Necropolis, or we can go to the waypoint and click Travel to Necropolis. So up here is our morgue. As you can see, we've got all the bodies up here. It can get annoying when it's full, so you can press Z to hide all of that. And down here we have the Undertaker and a bunch of graves, where we get to place bodies and craft items. So it's kind of bugged right now. There's some that I've actually placed, which you can see here, but these ones here, which look like they're full, have no bodies in them. It's just a graphical bug. Anyway, I've placed these bodies here with attack mods, crit mods, and fizz mods. So if you're going to place a body, you just click a grave and then put in whatever body you want. Either way, once they're in there, you're going to press craft. In this case, I'm going to make a weapon, and I'm going to make a two-handed axe, and hopefully we get a good fizz two-handed axe. Let's see what we get. I'm going to give you a long speech. I don't have the audio on right now, so you can't hear it. Sorry about that. Yeah, let's see what we get. We got garbage. Okay, so something important I wanted to point out. Make sure you read the entire thing when you're trying to bury a corpse, not just the highlighted word like defense or lightning. Because you've got stuff like this, right? 200% increased chance for defense modifiers, which would be good if you're looking for defense. But then you've also got stuff like this, which is attack modifiers are 50% scarcer, which means there's going to be less attack modifiers on your item, or less chance to have attack modifiers. That's not something you want to have if you're going to try and make something that needs attack modifiers. So just double check before you bury it to make sure it's something you actually want. But if you do accidentally bury it, like that, you can press remove corpse. Now this is going to delete the body, you won't get it back, but it will remove it from the craft. So you have a sort of like backup before bricking whatever item you're trying to craft. So that's pretty much everything I've learned about the Necropolis League so far. If there's something you know that I haven't mentioned, feel free to leave a comment to let me know. And yeah, I'm about to head to work. It's nearly 9 AM and I haven't slept. So yeah, wish me luck guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.